I am going to be taking my wefts and turning them into halo extensions. So I'm going to take y'all along while I attempt to turn these into halo extensions. The reason why I'm doing this is because I really just enjoy the low maintenance of not having them in, but when I want them in, I want them in, So I feel like this would be a good solution for me and a little bit lower maintenance, just because it's so hard to get on other people's books with my schedule and their schedule. So I figured this would be the best route for me. So first things first, I am going to sew what were my 2 rows together to 1. These are the tools I'm going to be using, pretty much everything in your standard extension install kit, with the exception of the fishing line. Okay, so now I've just flipped up part of the wefts on the ends, and I'm going to put a bead under there and a bead under there. Okay, so what I did is I obviously got this little section of hair and put it through the bead. This is going to lay against my head. And then I basically wrapped the fishing line into the bead twice, and then I clamped. So that's going to lay against my head, and I'm about to wrap this around. Okay, so I've attached it from there over into this bead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to clamp this down, but I've left a lot of slack, so that way if I need to tighten this for it to measure well around my head, then I can loosen it. That's the good thing about having it wrapped through the bead. I can just open the bead and measure it to my head. So here it is. This was the only brown thread I had at the house, so I'll probably get a Sharpie and color that black. But I went ahead and curled it while it was on my head. I actually need to just work on actually putting it in my head, but I put it in, and my husband was like, wow, you literally can't even tell. So if it passes the husband test, hopefully it'll pass the real life test, So this is my hair currently. Have to cover the face because your girl was off today and we did not wear makeup. So, or wash our hair clearly because it's so greasy. So I'm gonna put them in. This is it placed in before I've pulled the hair out. And this is it all done, pulled out. I've got to perfect the installation part, but for what I was wanting to accomplish, I was very happy. Also, I'm really thin through my scalp, so, and with my hair not being washed, I feel like you can kind of see where it's sitting, but when I have freshly washed hair and some product, I think it'll blend better, but I'm very happy. 10 out of 10 recommend.